Hey, welcome back to Don't Run with Scissors. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, four crazy rescue dogs, a rescued cat, and a rescued guinea pig who likes to craft in her spare time. Has graduated with her degree in ASL interpreting and is still debating Iron Man. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It sends me a message that boosts my serotonin and my self esteem, and I could use both. And if you're a returning friend, you already know the crazy you're in for, so grab a drink, sit on back, and let's have at it. Okay, so all gone. 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 Told you I am use it and lose it, use it or get rid of it mood. So there's some rolls of masking tape and duct tape up there and a sponge for paint, like when painting and stuff. And then it's actually the other bottle is this really cool wrap that stays cool. So you can put it on your body to kind of cool it down, which is great. I use it during triathlons when I'm running and it's really hot. I can wrap it around my wrist. Your wrists are points where if you can keep your wrist cool, it's one of those spots that it will help cool down your entire body. Yeah, I don't understand how that works. It works. Okay, so I can wrap it around my wrist. I can wrap it around my head like a sweatband. And it doesn't, like, I wrap it really loose, so it's not like it's acting like a tourniquet. Let's see. The boy is home. The boy has been home all week. He didn't go to work today. He says he doesn't feel good. And I'm telling you right now, I'm a little freaked out that it's COVID, that he brought home the COVID. So yeah. So we're just cleaning and working our way through stuff. It has been a busy week at the office. I go this week to talk to another attorney about maybe picking up some contract work from him, which is good because he'll 1099 me. Or depending on how much I actually end up working for him, he may even W-2 me, which again helps in that house buying process. So that is super, super exciting. The other thing is that Bean was loading up fruits and vegetables on this side, and the basket that used to hang up there, it fell. Now, it's been hanging up there for quite some time, so I'm a little surprised, but okay. What it's telling me, though, is I really need to make painting the kitchen a priority. Which I think if I can paint the kitchen and then run up this wall and to the one wall and then even ideally even down the hallway, I think that would help my overall just what am I doing here? And feeling calmer about the space. So yeah. This next week, William has his MRI, so fingers crossed. My mom has her other knee replacement. I have several hearings. So I don't know how much stitching I'll get, but I always say that, and then I end up getting a boatload done. So yeah, I do like the whole setting small goals on like a bunch of different projects and then like checking them off. That seems to be working for me right now. More than working on like Wiener Dog Wednesday or Stocking Sunday. I do eventually want to bring back Wiener Dog Wednesday just because I think it's absolutely hysterical to say it. And I have all the Wiener Dog patterns. So, but for right now, because I have two big pieces that I'd like to get in time to have framed for Christmas, and then I have at least one more smaller one, again, that I would like to have done for Christmas. And I'm still trying to play with Go, although right now I'm behind on Go. Whatever, I'll catch it up. And if I don't, I don't. Whatever, it's a game. It's not meant to stress people out. So I'm not overly worried. Excuse me. So yeah, so I have no haul. No. So let's look at what I'm stitching, and then we'll talk about. As I pull out projects, I'll tell you what the goals are for the following week. I will say I totally forgot it did not stitch on 4th of July rules, which makes me super sad. Because I absolutely love this piece. There's also a finish that's going around a bit, and it's on a Christmas tree. And the place that the woman got the Christmas trees is actually here local to me. It's like $25. And I think I want to go and get one. And then I'll do all the rules where like each of the like the 4th of July rules or autumn rules or whatever will be the top bulb. And then the little sections, it finishes out in little circles in the tree. So yeah. So I am selling 4th of July. I started 4th of July at StitchCon at Weekend B on Flag Day with Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. I have the topper part completely done. And I was supposed to do either, I was supposed to work on this section here, Fly Old Glory. I didn't. So this next week, I think this is one, it's easy enough on my eyes. I may take this one to when my mom has surgery, because I'm the person sitting at the hospital for her surgery. Now they're saying, before they kept her overnight, but now they're saying it's basically outpatient surgery. What? That's just mind-boggling. But okay. In this cat is bougie cat. In this bag, I'm letting the cat out of the bag. Is bougie cat. This is bougie cat. Its name is the white cat. I call him bougie cat or bougie flower cat. Either way, I am stitching this for my daughter. I did a complete conversion at StitchCon to almond M&Ms and Forbidden Fiber Co. flosses. That's that. So I did work on it a little bit. I know. I don't know why. I'm just not. I know why. It's because I made a mistake in here, and now I'm trying to correct it so that going forward, I don't have that mistake. But I don't know. It should go faster. It should be done already, to be honest with you, but it's not. So my goal is for this next week is to finish this first section. So this first section here. So finish the light here and then put in the second flower. Next up is the Deadly Aquarium by Lola Crow. I'm still working on part 1 in the frame, y'all. She's on like part 17,000. So my goal this week is to get the top part here stitched and then to download it download the latest episode. Technically, I guess the latest drop, because she's now all the way over here, and so then I'm going to start putting in this window section. In here is actually 2, which creates a problem because I will grab the one bag and I always think, okay, I forget about the one, and I was like, oh, okay, I worked on that bag, but really and truly I haven't, because I haven't touched them both. So in here is he tends his flock, and then the pickle sal I call it pickle sal. So on the pickle sal, my goal this week is to and this is stitched on 32 count Over the Moon Belfast linen by Lakeside. No, Color and Cotton. It's very pretty. So my goal is to finish the outline of the pickle jar for that one. So that on he tends his flock. I did go ahead and I started the other day filling in, and I don't need to see, you can't even see it, stupid. Fill in the clouds is what I ended up deciding to do. It's on a super, super pale blush. It's called Blush by Atomic Ranch. On a 32 count linen. It's a beautiful pink. This is one of the other, both of these ideally are Christmas gifts. I don't know. Up next is yet another Christmas gift. This is going to my friend Emily, and I love it, and I love stitching on it. I am stitching it on a 18 count ivory off-white linen Aida or Aida. Apparently Aida is an acceptable way of saying it. Feels weird rolling off my tongue. It also feels weird to hear. So I say Ada. I say Ada, you say Ida. It's all good. So my goal is so the four corners are all the same. So I would like to either, like that, I want to come back in and do from this angle. My goal is to get a page finished soon. It's only 4 pages. I know that doesn't sound like a lot. But if I go, so this is the bottom of page 2, believe it or not. So I'd like to bring page 1 down to the bottom. And then you've just got what's in this row down here. Okay, so the goal this week is to come in and bring in this, at least set the triangle. I don't have to have all the motifs in it, but at least do the hoochie jigger. The hoochie jigger. That is a technical phrase. If you know, you know. The hoochie jigger. Again, oh yeah, you can see my back. My back is actually pretty neat for me. It's really neat for me. This is a Christmas gift from my friend Emily, so got to get working on that. Maybe I'll take like a whole little bag with me. And I have to take my computer with me, and I have to dress depending on what time surgery is, because I have a probable cause via Zoom in the afternoon. Okay, so this is stitched. This is the Quaker flag expanded. We all know I was gonna. The second she offered the expanded version, we all knew that was the one I was gonna pick. Whatever. It is on Sky by Atomic Ranch. This is probably one of my favorite, and I consider it basically a neutral. It's just a light. This one's not as mottled as my other piece of Sky. I actually like the other piece of Sky with the more mottled better, but I'm still calling it pretty neutral. But this is the Quaker flag cell by the Vibsters. So my goal this week is to get this motif in. I'm debating if I want to do like all of the blue and then, work the rows, or if I want to work down the one side so I know how long it is. I don't know. We'll see. But I do love it. I do enjoy the stitch. It's hard to get bored, but at the same time, like I sort of, because I have One Nation where the states are the stripes and stuff. The nice thing about that is you can get into the rhythm with like the star area because it's all the same. At the same time, that can be kind of boring. This one, each of the little motifs is different throughout the entire flag. So you can't just go, okay, so I have to have my tablet with me. A lot of these, I'm at the point, like, a lot of these, I have to have my tablet with me. So if I, heaven forbid, I forget to charge my tablet or, my tablet run out, then I can't stitch on a lot of it. And that's hard. So that's going to make it difficult to take it with me, with my mom with surgery, because I don't know. She's not in the same hospital system as I am. She's in the one that I left. And so I'm sure that they have the little charging stations. And if I was smart, I'd throw the stupid charger and the extra cord in my purse now so I don't have to worry about it. But apparently Present Kelly is not worried about future Kelly on this regard. Okay, next up, this is one of my big projects that I would like to have done in time for Christmas. And it is my epic Wizard of Oz. And, oh, gorgeous. So pretty. Okay, so this week I did get a bunch of the storybook pages on this side filled in. So my goal is there's not much left in on this side to fill in. So to fill that in, and then I worked a little bit on this on the Tin Man. I almost said Scarecrow. Where's the hard Joe? Almost said Scarecrow. It's the Tin Man. Remember, I'm doing the conversion. I am not doing metallics on this. And then I did her dress. I don't know if you can see it. Her dress is like a plaid, and so are her sleeves and stuff. And like the white of her apron, I have partially done. So my goal is to come in here and at least finish her body, maybe not her arms, but at least her body, and ideally give her a head. The fact that I had to start from the bottom down, like and work up, so these are headless for a while, is a little creepy. It's just a little creepy. So yeah, now on the characters, I have been doing the back stitching as I go. So the Scarecrow is completely done. He's back stitched and everything. On Dorothy, because Dorothy's taking me a little bit longer than I think she normally would. One, because that plaid dress is a beast. The other part of that is the white on this cream is very hard to see, and I'm doing 1/1 on the characters. Remember, it's a little difficult. But also, like, I've converted her shoes. I have to change out the dog. I am gonna leave her. I've been debating. Do I leave the basket blanket rainbow, which is fine. I mean, it fits with the rainbow. Or part of me wants to change it out to a shade of blue, like all blue, because light blue is actually the color for deaf awareness. And this is going to my mentor from our deaf program. So it may get changed out. The other thing is Toto should be brown to match the Toto in the bigger center section, so he'll get a conversion too. So it's a lot of like when I go, it's like, shoot, I have to convert. So it takes a little bit more brain work. But I think if I can get the book center done, the center part too has a lot of back stitching. So yeah, so I'm taking the time to make sure that my characters, like see Toto's brown here, match up with the book, the center book. This field's also got, I have them in my stash. Little red, there's supposed to be little red French knots. I am not doing little red French knots. I'm doing little red shiny beads because extra. So my goal, like I said, is to get at least Dorothy's center done. Not her, like I'm not going to worry about. Ideally, in a perfect world, she be done, and then I can flip to the other side, work on the Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion. But we'll see how that goes. But at least get her center body done would be good. The only other thing that I've worked on is Kay and Dennis, and I have probably stitched 2,000 to 3,000 stitches this last week into Kay and Dennis. The one day alone, Thursday night, I stitched 900 stitches alone on like just shy of 900 stitches alone on Thursday night. It's so cool. So here's where we're at. So more center orange. I think I need to start bringing my orange up to close it up, but lots more in his jacket. I've done some of the other colors just besides 310. This is his jacket sleeve, and this is where their hands are. So we've got some of her her hands in there. I think it's her hands over his hands. Whatever, it's their hands. And I even got a little bit more in and around here. So this is a focus piece. The other thing I need to work on, I did put the Monopoly booklet into the bag. So my pulls for Whipco, I still have to finish Monopoly for last month. This month are I'm splitting $500 stitches into Bougie Cat and 500 stitches into Henrietta, and then the periodic table. So yeah, and it's the 14th. It's okay. It's okay. Hold please. Let me grab you the picture of my 42 strong project. Hang on. Okay, sorry. I had to print off the picture. Okay. So this is the picture of, that's the mock-up. I think I've cut it off a little bit on both ends of my stitch for 42 strong. It is a full coverage. If I remember correctly, I planned it on 18 count, and it will fit into, we're getting the dog's food. All of the profits from this will be donated to 42 Strong, which is a mentoring program established in memory of Tate Muir, who lost his life in the Oxford school shooting. So again, all of the proceeds. So I'm going to upload it now to Etsy, and I will link it down below. Look. If you could also share the heck out of this, if you have a following, if you have a Flosstube, because I don't have a real large platform, which is fine in general, but when you're trying to raise money for 42 Strong, a bigger platform would be certainly more helpful. So again, all of the, I'll link a listing down below. I am going to also be stitching that. I don't know how concentrated of an effort I'll be given that I have several projects I'd like to get finished in time for Christmas. Because by Christmas, I would like to have Kay and Dennis, Wizard of Oz, Monopoly, the Quaker, the Rainbow Quaker, Lizzie, and He Tends His Flock, and the Pickle Sampler. That's 7 pieces done between now and Christmas. That's a lot. And none of them are, it's not like they're super, super close. And then I'd still like to finish Mermaid Santa. And he's just, again, and the peppermint purple salad and the we all know how it goes. So however, I am going to kit up 42 Strong real quickly. I may try to, I have a Cricut. I may try to do some sort of special bag. And maybe I can work with my friend who owns the Threadwax company, to come up with, maybe we'll do like a Friday night special, because Tate was one of our football players. So I'm also going to try and, I have another pattern that's in my brain that I just need to have time to stitch out. Not to stitch out, but, well, I will like to stitch that one too, but to map out and put on when stitch and then be able to stitch it. So again, I'm rambling, so I'm going to let you go. My big girl wants loving. So remember, you are smart, and you are beautiful, and you are loved. You are cherished. You are needed. You are wanted. Mostly, you matter. So, with all that, love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.